For children, their home means a real adventure. Especially at the age of between 2 and 3 years, they take everything into their mouth in order to examine things intimately. The swallowing of foreign matters is the most frequent reason for labored breathing of children. The air tube of a child is very short and tight. You can compare its breadth to the little finger of a child's hand. When the child gets a foreign matter into his or her air tube by laughing, for instance, this may easily lead to life-threatening situations. Such potential causes of risk are, for example, peanuts, small pieces of food, tiny toys, and coins. Because an adult isn't around all the time, it is very important to recognize a labored breathing due to swallowing immediately. Sudden, heavy, recurring coughing fits, considerable breath sounds, desperate effort in breathing, possibly urge to gag, blue-colored lips and skin, fear and restlessness. The child will try to spit the foreign matter out by means of coughing. Support him or her in doing so. When the foreign matter is still stuck, you have to act very quickly. At the age of the first year, you hold the child with bending the upper part of the body and head low. Hold the chest of the child with one hand. Hit with the other flat hand the middle of the back between the shoulder blades up to 5 times in order to make the child cough. Check after each hit if the foreign matter has released. An infant is held in ventral position with head low. Support the chest and head with one hand. You only use the thenar for hitting the back. If that also doesn't help, the child is threatened of suffocation. If the child is still conscious, stand or kneel behind the child and embrace him or her from the back with both arms. Lay the fist of one hand onto the upper abdomen underneath the breastbone. With the other hand, you clasp the fist and push it fitfully and strongly into the upper abdomen up to 5 times. This pressure shall be directed diagonally upwards. Because of the danger of injury, this compression may only be used in a threatening of suffocation, and certainly not with infants. If your infant is still conscious, turn him or her on the back. Make up to 5 strong compressions of the chest by means of 2 fingers. The point for the pressure lies in the middle of the chest. After each compression, you check whether the foreign matter has released. When the condition of your child still didn't improve, you retry both steps again. Does your child or infant become unconscious and doesn't respirate normally, even in case of doubt, then call the emergency immediately, 112. Start reanimation with the basic knowledge, 30 cardiac massages quickly alternating 2 artificial respirations. Prior to each respiration, which means opening of the airway, you check with a short look into the mouth if the foreign matter has been ejected already. Only remove visible and firm foreign matters. When the foreign matter is ejected, stay with the child and watch him or her as long as he or she feels better. And let a doctor examine your child in order to exclude injury of the airways, for example. After a possible compression, it should also be examined to exclude inside injury. Measures to be done when a foreign matter is inside the airways. Check the vitally important functions. Support your child with coughing. For removing the foreign matter, hit on the back with your flat hand. If this fails, make a compression of the upper abdomen. Caution: never do this with an infant. Retry the beats and compressions if necessary. Should respiration be missing, start measures of reanimation.